Not seeing is a flower. Reality is never as good as your imagination. Love in a cough cannot be hidden. A frog in a well knows nothing of the sea. This saying cautions us to be humble about the range of our experiences. We can't truly understand what we haven't experienced. The mouth is the source of disaster. The nail that sticks out is struck. In other words, when you stick out, you're likely to get criticized. It's easier to give birth than to think about it. Reality is never as good as your imagination. Love in a cough cannot be hidden. Like when you're too sick to suppress a cough, being in love is always obvious even if no one else notices. Even a sea bream can be considered delicious. However, eating it alone is not good. One of the best tasting fish, sea bream, is frequently consumed whole as a meal with family and friends. It's not as if you have to drink the sea. When someone complains about anything being done, you can utilize it. The night brings advice. In other words, sleep on it, or take your time before making a decision. The outfit doesn't make the monk. Or don't judge a person by their appearance. Full hands for the innocents. In other words, beginner's luck, or fortune favors fools. Better alone than in bad company. This holds true for all types of relationships as well as other terrible circumstances in anyone's life. Appetite comes with eating. Both practically and metaphorically, this expression describes how a desire grows as activity progresses, to eat, to own, etc. Eat well, laugh often, and love a lot. Carpe diem, which means seize the day, means to live life to the utmost. To comfort a buddy who is struggling, use this encouraging French proverb. Take care of your own onions. Or, simply put, mind your own business. There's no reason to whip the cat. Which actually means, it's no big deal or it doesn't matter. It's not the cow that moves the loudest who gives the most milk. Not everyone who talks also acts. Sometimes the smartest or most resourceful person is not the one who talks the most. Time heals everything. It's very clear that time will take care of your suffering or unhappiness. Where people love you very much, don't go often. In other words, never wear out your welcome by making yourself a constant guest that usually is never welcome. When one is hungry, there is no bad bread. Don't be a picky beggar. War worn does not kill any soldier. An effective means of saying I told you so. Wherever you go, do whatever you see. Or, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Let foolish words fall on deaf ears. Don't pay attention to negative things that people say about you. Don't listen to what people are saying that is bad about you. The devil's favorite piece of furniture is the long bench. Putting something on the long bench in German refers to postponing it or procrastination. Starting is easy, persistence is an art. It takes practice to maintain your motivation, which is a skill in and of itself. The cheapest is always the most expensive. This proverb serves as a reminder to spend money on quality. Crooked logs also make straight fires. This proverb advises us to make do with what we have rather than what we would want to have. The morning hour has gold in its mouth. Early risers who considered the morning hours to be their most productive time were many of the inventors and creators of our time. He who says A also has to say B. It implies that you should give your best at anything you decide to commit to. Avoid cherry picking or doing things halfway. If the rider is no good, it's the horse's fault. When we try something and fail, We tend to want to take the blame off of ourselves. We don't want other forces and situations to be to blame instead of our own actions. Instead, accept responsibility. He who rests grows rusty. According to this proverb, you must continually work on your talents if you want to better them. It also serves as a reminder that taking action is crucial if you want to accomplish anything.